Welcome back on this glorious and amazing day to the Isaac Wolowik channel, where incredible individuals like yourself come back each week to learn some incredible stuff and evolve from good to better. So last week, we talked about the courageous woman that decided not to deflect and to decide to be extremely mature and to do things maybe her parents never did. If my husband, does not like these three things in the house, since we live together and since we respect each other, I will do it. Now, he does not respect my wishes in three different areas or more. And the wife sits down and she asks the question about 2 months. I wouldn't do it before 2 months. I know 2 months is a long time, but I wouldn't do it because it wouldn't work as well. And she says, what do I do that your jacket on the chair and the other stuff bothers me? What should I do? So here's the three answers. These are the three situations that might happen. He might right away say, I'll do it because you were the leader. You were the leader. You are amazing. And he actually will do it. I can't promise you, but there's a good chance that he will. You showed him the example. You respected him. Love and life is like a tennis court. You throw respect, the respect bounces back and it bounces back, and it only gets larger. The love and the respect, because it keeps on bouncing back. You were the first one to throw the respect, that regardless what he does, regardless that he doesn't respect you, you still did it. Not because you'll be the good wife and the goody-goody and suck it up. You had a master plan, and the master plan is 2 months later or more to ask him a question, not a complaint. Not tell him, hey, I did it, why can't you do it? That's blame. Blame doesn't work either, even though this thing is not, this series is not about blame or about hypocrites, it's about deflection, but they just came in, and all three of them are rolling together over here. You asked them a question. So there's a good chance that he's going to say, you know what, I'll take care of those three things. And he might, or he might forget, he might do it a little bit, he might not do it. Or he might deflect. He might say, you're being ridiculous, you're being picky. Rotten fruit is serious stuff. Not having a place to put down my toothbrush on the vanity top is a big stuff. Having a messy, disgusting kitchen is a big stuff. A jacket is something clean. So that might be the second option, that he might actually deflect. And within the second option, you're going to ask him if we could go for help because apparently you're not explaining yourself better. Any person you're going to go to, they're going to support you. And they're going to tell him, if this bothers your wife, it's not a big deal. Why can't you just put it in the closet? Why can't you put the mail in one place? I know it doesn't bother you, but it bothers her. The third option is that he will say he will do it, and he has the intentions to do it, but he will not do it. And again, over there, you might want to come back. If that's the third option, you might want to praise him and thank him for his commitment. And then again, not complain and say you didn't do it, because again, that's shaming and that's blaming. All of us, or at least most of us, had tons of it in their childhood, more for 1,000 years. No spouse will listen to blame and shame. It just doesn't work. So again, you come with a question and you say, I appreciate that you committed to the respect, you committed to this relationship, you committed to putting away your things that you know bother me. But my question is, what do I do when it doesn't happen? And again, you're showing him respect. You're telling him, I don't want to whine. I don't want to complain. I don't want to be your mother. So what should I do? If he makes you responsible and he says, could you remind me? That's a whole talk for itself. We don't remind spouses, we don't even remind older children, because subconsciously or consciously we're telling them that we are responsible for you, so then they'll always blame us if it goes right. If it goes wrong, it's always going to be our fault. Well, maybe not if it goes right, but definitely if it goes wrong, it's going to be our fault. Therefore, if he says, oh, I'm so sorry, could you just remind me next time with the jacket? He's basically telling you, I'm not responsible, you're responsible. And so many people, husbands and wife, fall into this trap. They feel so happy. My husband is so humble. He's ready to be reminded. In the past, he would yell at me, and you become excited. It's a trap. You might feel good for the first month, and afterwards, you're going to go, I'm exhausted. Why do I have to remind him? What is he, a baby? And therefore, reminding is not a solution. And the best thing to do is maybe to go to counseling and to figure out there of how to do it if it doesn't work by yourself. So the bottom line, let's summarize. Deflecting never works, shaming never works, blaming never works, guilting never works. If they ever work, it actually works against you. It's almost like you take an elastic and you want to get it to this side, and you pull, oh, it's working, it's working, it's working, and you keep on pulling it. Let go, poof! And that poof is to you. Some people fall for the trap. They will give into the guilt and shame, but then it's passive aggressive and they're going to explode sometimes a day later, sometimes a year later, and I've seen even sometimes a decade later. So thank you so much. And now you know how deflection does not work. And in this situation, in this example, because I'm not going to give 10 or 100 examples, just one for the husband and one for the wife, you see it does not work. And what we explained is here what to do instead. Now, to my lovely listeners, if you have a trick that worked for you instead of deflecting, please share it in the comments so I could learn and we could learn, because I'm a student and every day I sit and learn from my clients and from people around me, and I don't know it all. I'm just on my early stages of learning how to navigate this beautiful thing called life. And I would love to hear from you, from your comments, from your magic, from your experience, how you got someone that was a hypocrite to realize that and do it with this beautiful method of yours to get him to your side and to understand you. But till then, please remember, you are way greater than you think you are. And thanks for listening. Have an awesome day.